Oh, how's it going, everybody? Man, welcome back out in Westphalia again today because the truck broke down. Well, it didn't break down. The muffler needs to be repaired, so I got that up at the shop now, and figured I'll get a bike ride in and then have a beer with Brooke afterwards. So let's get into it. It's the first day. I think it's in like the 50s or 60s right now. I don't need gloves on. How great is that? Also, I guarantee you folks out here are like, who the hell is he talking to? On another note, got Jimmy Buffett playing. It's that time of the year. Well, it's always that time of the year for a Parahead, but if you didn't notice, the logo of this channel has me in a Hawaiian shirt, sunglasses in my hair, and a parrot on my shoulder. 100% is a reference to the Parahead. What I want to talk about today is something called the Law of 100. And the Law of 100 states that whenever you have a new idea or you're trying something new, to always give it 100 attempts before you make a final decision. How's it going? Also, people are nice, but people don't wave to you unless if they like know you. You'll notice that if you get to smaller towns, people are nicer. But then you also hit a point where it's like, if they don't know you, then you're shunned. Like, you kind of hit that point. I've been living in this area, I should say, for like this fall will be 4 years, so 3.5 years. I wouldn't exactly say you're fully welcomed in yet. At first, I kind of just chalked it up to, you know, people don't know who you are, just riding a bike around, being a creep, and like, who is this guy? Is he casing the neighborhood? But let's be honest, if I was casing the neighborhood, one, I always wear like neon something. I got a neon orange bike. It's not exactly secretive. Give me some credit, right? Law of 100. Give something, particularly in business or a new hobby or whatever, however you're measuring it, give it 100 attempts. So whether that's, how's it going? Whether that's a video or podcast or sales calls, or, you know, if it's days like learn to play piano or learn to play guitar, give it 100 hours. If those are your metrics, right? Whatever the metrics may be. So anyways, that's what I've been trying to do and implement into my life with this channel, with the Work in Michigan podcast. So with the Work in Michigan podcast, then giving that 100 episodes before I decide, is this worth it? Is it not worth it? So that's 4 years. The idea behind that is that if you give something genuine effort 100 times and you find no success whatsoever, or you see no improvement, or whatever it may be, then you kind of have some legitimate reason to maybe stop and pivot and go to do something else. But again, you can't fully decide. I mean, you can analyze what you're doing and determine whether or not, like, oh, what do I need to change? What's good? What's not? You can do that before you hit that point of 100, and you should. But you shouldn't say, oh, this is not working, I'm giving up, until you reach 100 of whatever your metric is. And the thing is, it doesn't mean that you have to have 100 successes. That would actually be ridiculous, unless you consider your success like just attempting it. So like if you're playing piano, you're like, I'm gonna play piano every day for 100 days for 30 minutes, and you did, congratulations. Like, yes, you did reach your success. Hey, here's what else I'll say too. With that, all of that being said, not giving up. If you do something and after like 5-10 times you're like, I hate this, like this sucks, this is not fun, I do not enjoy this, then by all means stop. So what I'm saying with all of that is don't just completely give up on something. Think of ways that you can pivot, adjust, make it so you do enjoy it, and see how that can benefit you. Exercising, before you just give up and say, oh, exercise isn't for me, I don't like it sucks. Well, maybe you just don't like running. Maybe you don't like just lifting weights. Maybe you don't like kettlebells. Maybe you don't like steel maces. Maybe you don't like steel clubs. Maybe you don't like sprints. Maybe you don't like riding a bike. Maybe you don't like rowing machines. Commit to something for a bit, try it, and if you absolutely dread it, stop it. But if you just don't mind it, maybe then you found a new hobby. You found a workout system that does work for you, that you would have never known if you didn't sludge through the shit to get to the point of hey, you know what, I actually don't mind this. Anyways, that's my advice for today. Is it good advice? Probably not. Is that okay? I guess it depends on who you ask. Anyways, folks, that's all that I have right now. Don't hang up yet, or don't shut the phone, don't do whatever. Let me know, what are your thoughts on the law of 100? Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what your goal is, what your hobby, whatever it might be that you are committing to doing 100 of. Let me know what that is. Love to hear it. If there's any way that I can support you, let me know. Until next time, have a great day.